What is going on? In this video, I'm going to be giving you a quick recap of my day trading today. It is Thursday, July 23rd, and I have just wrapped up my day. It is actually 11:45 a.m. So I wrapped up a little bit early because I hit my daily target, my daily goal of profit early. Thank you, Jesus. Yeah, I'm pretty excited because today I actually hit my daily goal of $500. Actually, yesterday I did as well, but I completely forgot that I actually had hit the goal, that my daily goal is $500. Yesterday I made $700. Today, $515 is the number that I am finishing with. So today it was a very patient-filled day. I'm really trying to just focus on patience and every single day self-discipline, right? I actually faltered with the patience and I had an impulse click, an impulse buy, and it cost me $12 because I cut it off quick. Because once I clicked it, I was like, oh crap, I just made an impulse buy. I should not have bought there. So I sold it for a $12 loss. So I'm working on it. I'm getting better and slowly but surely getting better at this whole patience thing. And again, patience on the front end of waiting for the price to come to my ideal price entry, and then patience on holding it. That's the real hard part. When you're in the profit and you're holding it, you know, I'm just nervous that like, oh, is it just going to wash back out? I'm just going to lose all the unrealized profit that I have. So let's go ahead and jump into the computer so I can talk about what happened today, where I bought, where I sold, and what the market did. All right. So here is the computer right here. This chart is the 1 minute chart of the SPY S&P 500, 1 minute, 5 minute chart showing multiple days. So this little dotted line, everything right of that is today. This is yesterday, that's the day before. And then this is the actual stock that I traded. So what I trade is an ETF. It's a 3x leveraged ETF of the S&P 500. So it does the exact same movements that the S&P does, but it's cheaper. So it is $49 per share. As you can see here, this is my profit and loss on the day, so $515. So I pretty much trade that. I love it. I really love it. No, I think SPXL is a pretty legit ETF. Some of these ETFs will decay over time. SPXL doesn't have that bad of decay. You definitely don't want to be holding these ETFs for longer than like a couple weeks. You do want to just treat them as like a day trading type of ETF. But all right, so let's jump into it. Okay, so the market opened and my first thoughts were, I want to buy at this level right here, this 325.85, basically low 326, you know, as low as I can get it in this area. That was my ideal price point. So when it opens in the first 10 minutes, it's pushing up, it's riding the upper band VWAP, which this VWAP, you gotta get this put into your trading software because it really helps to help you realize when you should buy it, when you should sell it. Definitely recommend the 3-band VWAP. So it's pushing up into the upper band. I'm just trying to be patient, trying not to buy it. This was actually where I faltered and I made that quick little impulse buy, was when it was just pushing up and up and up. And anyway, it is what it is. So it loses its energy and starts to fade off, comes down to the middle band. You know, it's just kind of lingering around here. I'm still not in the trade. I'm still just watching. Then it fails on the lower band and starts to come down. Fails on the middle band, starts to come down to the lower band and starts to ride. So now, once it's in this area, it's starting to be a buy for me because I'm like, sweet, it's in my price, my ideal price range. So I start buying in this. I start scaling into it slowly. I buy, you know, the first is like 200 shares, 200 shares, 200, then 500, then a couple hundred. And then usually my full size position is around 2,500 shares. So when I'm around like 1,500 shares, I then start to just scale in at the 100 share. And meanwhile, it's going against me. You know, it's coming down and I'm still around this area. I'm buying 100 shares, 100 shares, 100 shares. And then finally it catches. Usually, by the way, when price comes below this lower band VWAP and it's like outside of the lower band VWAP, that is like money. I've seen so many times that when you buy, when it's outside of the lower band VWAP, 9 times out of 10, you're going to be a profit if you just hold it for long enough. So I love buying it when it comes down below the lower band VWAP. So it came down, I loaded in, full size was like, I don't know, 2,000 shares at this point. I don't know, maybe over 2,000. and it ramps up, and you know, I sold too early, of course. I probably sold like somewhere like right here, and it just keeps pushing up to that middle band VWAP. So on this one, I definitely left a lot of profit on the table because I should have known, hey, that middle band VWAP is going to be somewhat of a magnet to pull it back up, but I didn't care. I had a nice little profit at that time. I think it was like a $300 profit or something at that time. Anyway, I'm out. I'm now, you know, just watching it. It's pushing up. It comes down to the VWAP, pushes back up. It looks like it's failing to push higher. It looks weak, and it does. It comes right back down and eventually tests that as resistance. That holds as resistance now, comes back down. So when it's coming back down now, I'm thinking, okay, sweet, I'm going to get back in. This is my second opportunity. So you can see here, this is a minute candle. This just quickly rushes down. So I'm already buying in this like area, and then I add to my position big time on this little quick rush down to the lower VWAP and the support. And then this is like super ideal. When it just pops down that quick and then just gets bought back up, that is like a heavenly trade right there. So that's what I did. I bought there, and then it rode up here, sold into this area, and then at that point I think I was like at 400, 430 in profit. So I'm thinking, you know, am I done for the day? You know, I just have a couple more bucks to reach my daily profit, my profit target. So anyway, so it's failing back down, so I'm thinking, okay, here's my shot. It comes back, and meanwhile, while I'm seeing this all play out, I'm seeing, okay, high there, lower high, and I'm thinking, you know, I guess there's low, higher low, and I'm thinking, okay, it's triangulating. Is it going to break to the upside or the downside now? We've been so bullish lately that I just thought it's going to break to the upside. So I get long in this point right here, another 1,000, 2,000 shares or something. It pushes up. I sell out. I'm over my price target of 515. Then I'm done for the day. And then it pretty much consolidates here for just a few minutes, as you can see. So that's when I really sold out, because I was like, this thing could come back down. I'm getting out. And then it just blows up right after I'm done with my position. Obviously, I got to be out, and then it blows up. So I would have been in the $700 profit range today if I would have just kept holding. But woulda, coulda, shoulda. I'm happy with my profit. I'm happy with how today went. I can now move on and work on my main business that makes all the money, my internet marketing agency. So got some client work in the to-dos today. So that was my day today. Pretty happy with how it went. Now I can go and drink a cup of coffee, eat a little bit more food, you know, eat a lunch right now, kind of take it easy. And then I'll just be watching the markets, but I'm going to try to practice self-discipline and not actually take another trade. I do not want to take another trade, potentially lose some of my profit, but that's what happens, man. I stop trading for the day, and then I get back in another trade, and self-discipline is tough. It is tough, especially near the end of the day when all the volume comes in. And then, I mean, look at this. Yesterday at the end of the day, we had massive ramp. And then the day before that, so it's like there's big activity that goes on at the end of the day. I don't know. If the price comes down to here and it's looking like we could have a ramp into the close, I may take a small position or something. It's just, you know, the market has opportunities on its time, not on my time. So sometimes I want to trade between my certain time frames, but the market does what it does whenever it wants. And I'm just a leech trying to leech off of its profits. Anyway, thanks for watching. Click the thumbs up button if you got value. Leave a comment below if you have any questions. And I will catch you tomorrow on Friday, the last day of the week. And then we're into the weekend. I mean, the weekend's cool and all, but I do like the weekdays because of the stock market. So it's bittersweet. But all right, catch you later. Peace.